Okay, so I'm about to show wireless handhelds. Keep in mind, everything I'm about to show you also works for wireless packs. It's the exact same way. They have all the same buttons, knobs, and switches, and all that. So, we're back over here at the receivers. So, I have RF2, which is on channel 1-2 right now. These receivers are wonderful during the show, because they tell you a ton of information. First, we have the orange light over here. The orange light tells you how strong the RF signal is. If I were to walk into Patel's room, that would drop down, letting you know the mic is out of range. Especially if you've already mic'd up actors and you want to know where they are, you can watch and see how much they're dropping out to know if they're near the auditorium. The green light up top that's going back and forth every now and then, based on where I move the mic, is which paddle that's coming into. That can be useful for helping to troubleshoot. It also shows us the group and the channel. This is what we care about the most. Don't worry about TV or frequency. It also has the battery indicator, which is great because now if you have a pack buried deep in clothing, you just look over and see how the batteries are doing without having to actually set eyes on the mic. And finally, when you speak into the microphone, you see it meters right here, and that meter just shows you there's stuff going into it. Great for troubleshooting. So we're going to talk about how to change the frequency of the mic itself. So the mic itself has an on switch on the front, which got two buttons, mode and set. So if I hold mode, group is now selected. I can change the group to whatever I want. We're going to change it to this box right here, which is box 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is 310. So I have mode. I'm going to hit set until I get to 3. I'm going to hit mode again, and that'll take me to channel. Now I want to go to 10. Now I'm on 10. Hit mode again. Frequency changed, and you can see the orange lights have popped up there, and we have now moved this RF mic to there. We can also change what the frequency is on here the same way. We hold mode and we hit set to change the box. That way this box is going to be 2-4 instead of 1-1. I'm not going to do that now because our RF is coordinated for now, so I want to leave it how it is. There are a couple other things you can do with these microphones, such as power locking them and frequency locking them. That way actors can't, go and change the frequency or turn them off. For this one, I'm not going to put this in this video. I'm going to say go read the documentation. Look up how to power lock these mics because I don't want, it's not hard to get to, but it's an extra step and I don't want people going and learning how to unpower lock their mics and having an issue. Because I don't prescribe to the whole us versus them mentality. We are technicians, they are actors. We're working towards the same goals, but actors often don't see how these small mic actions can have huge impacts. I've had actors turn their mics off so they could speak backstage without being listened to, and then they'll forget to turn them back on and they'll walk on stage and they'll be off. That's why I always power lock them. And I've had actors change the frequency for who knows why. And it's not them being malicious. It's just them not knowing what not to do. So just don't give them the option of changing the mic or turning it off. Just get that out of their head by just power locking it and frequency locking it. And if you look up the documentation on how to do that, it's fairly simple. Thank you.
One last thing on this. Yeah. I know we've already talked about it in other segments, but if you want to come in here and you don't have a wireless mic patch, can you just walk us through that really quickly?
Sure. So we're going to move this back to channel 1, just for sake of ease, which is 1-1 right now. So we're going to move it back to 1-1. Frequency change, it'll pop up over there, check, check, check. So now we're going to come on the board, and we're going to put it on this fader. We're going to hit select to go back on the channel. Come over here, input sockets. Remember, this is the local expander. It's a local to 1. And we're going to scroll with this rotary encoder that is a massive pain. It's not the D-Snake expander. We don't have one of those. Local expander. And now I can give it a check. 1, 2. And there we go. And don't forget, the easiest thing you can do is change the high pass to make it more intelligible. Now, I'm going to also use this quick chance to talk about how to work these microphones, how to hold a microphone real quick. So, you see rappers and metal musicians, and especially growlers, hold these microphones like this. They cup the bottom of it. This ruins this microphone. This microphone is a cardioid, meaning it picks up sound here and rejects it from the back. And it does this by picking up sound in these back holes and doing some phase cancellation and things like that to make it where it only picks up here. And if you hold these bottom holes, it turns this microphone from directional to omni, which means it's going to feed back a lot more. So you want to hold it by the handle bit and keep it pointed at your mouth. Not cupped down here or anything like that. Nice and pointed at your mouth. Another thing with these microphones is because they're cardioid, they exhibit something called the proximity effect, meaning the closer you get, the more lows you have. I'm just going to demonstrate this real quick. I'm not sure how well it will pick up, but here's me speaking on the microphone, and as I move closer and closer and closer and closer, and it becomes unintelligible. You can't tell what I'm saying. It got louder, but it got a lot deeper because of how the proximity effect works. So when you see people who are eating the microphone, you have to roll the high pass up a lot more in them. The best thing to do is just tell people. I mean, most people don't know how to use a microphone. And that sounds bad, but most people just know what they see on television. Most people have never spoken in a live presentation, or if they have, it's been on a mic stand. So just a quick 5-second, here's how you hold a microphone. It makes it easier on you and on me. People will appreciate it. Communication.
Thank you.
Thank you.